I do hope that your Tuesday treated you well and that you're ready to come with us for maybe a little side piece on Monster Hunter Wilds. Today, instead of like going straight into the farming, we're going to try to figure out what kind of build we want to go for and get like the main pieces that we have to use to do that. For that, we prepared like 2 websites that are definitely going to come in and be useful for it. I think we see everything that I prepared. We prepared 2 websites. First off, we are on the Facts for Life wiki, where we get the list of the skills that are available, what would it be like on the weapon or on the armor. So there's that. And it's gonna let us like basically piece out what we are looking for in every one of our things. Second thing, on the right side here, as you can see, I basically built up post-it. On those post-it, I have aggressive generic, defensive generic. Those are just like stuff that might be interesting to think for future build, not now. And I got on the top right, you guys can't see the top, I'm gonna fix it, DPS horn and a little lower tank horn. So the goal today, to list the skills that might be interesting to have to put onto a build that we want to go for our horn. We want to have a horn that is very like a set of horn that goes very into it, doing as much damage as you can per second. And we want to have a second set on the side, which is for those very healing horn, very supportive horn, like the one of the what's her name? The Raytheon, by example. So if everything goes right today, what we're going to end up with is going to be a good list of what seems to be usable for us in our future run, and an idea of where we're going like for our next hunt, because like these will need to be prepared. First off, we will start with a bunch of the generic horn or like attack things. Welcome here, Whale 007. I hope I pronounce your name correctly, and if it's supposed to be in 2 parts, just let me know so that I fix it. And are you playing Monster Hunter well? How did you find us? Here, we're gonna go through all of them. I'm gonna write those that might be like even a little interesting for the future. I think attack boost is definitely one of those because it's easy to like slide in with a bunch of little stones that are not hard to put, like basic decoration. Resentment. Increase attack when you have recoverable damage. I believe, and I know it's going to sound weird, but like I'm going to put this one into defensive generic, because if you have a build that fills you up with HP as you go, and that is definitely, sorry, not in generic, that would be better in tank horn. So resentment definitely works with tank horn because the whole thing is about like providing health regen to your allies and yourself, and providing a bunch of like regen over time situation for you and them. Adrenaline rush, temporarily increase your attack power after executing a perfectly timed evade. This could go on something aggro. So now I'm gonna write them all. Like that's gonna be so sad because I'm not gonna leave anything out. That's gonna be that dumb. Adrenaline rush I can see on an aggressive build because the goal there would be not to get hit. I would not make it fit with the resentment. They don't make sense together. So this is going here. I feel though that it would be better on anything else on a horn, because the horn is very much like a weapon on which you need to commit to your move, and waiting for a dodge before you start doing your shit. I'd rather go more like with other kind of aggro. Offensive guard, absolutely trash for everything but like the tanky weapons. I'm not even sure it works on the longsword. If you don't have a shield to make some perfect parry, or a charge blade, make those perfect parry as well. I don't see this making it into any of my build. Counter strike, temporarily increase attack power after being knocked back. This could do it in the tanks. Okay, like, ugh. I kind of want to go and put it here. 2, yes, Faris. How are you, Faris? Faris, I saw you play a very nice game. Apparently, you're just starting into it. How much did you like your run of dungeon pack, backpack hero. Like you played the Mikas today, and I hope you enjoyed it still. You got 275%. Okay. What was the average of the class? Because like, oh no, you're not in Cégep anymore. Bro, 75 might be a little too low. I'm not sure. How does it compute in uni grades? Because like in college, it's not so bad at 75 if the rest of the class has 60. But in uni, the average of the class has no impact on your grade in the end. So how does it show? Like it. Gameplay felt plain. I get what you're saying. It gets better with some classes. If you ever, well, go in the quick run and try CR8. You might like the playstyle of CR8, even though it's a little more complicated. I really like him. The average in both was like 70. Okay, so you're above the average. The problem is the average has no impact on your grades. It's how it is. I could go and write like crit stuff in our attack generic. I don't think I want to main aggressive horn. I really believe I would feel better as a horn player if I was able to just take all the aggro for the team, always hug the enemy and heal myself as much as I get damage. Oh, I'm noting them more like to save time on our future build stuff. So, increase the damage of critical hits. This is definitely interesting. Though, the first point is the most important. Like, look at this. The first point is worth 28. Pickle boost is top. Like, and after that, it gives like diminishing return. First point is 28% more damage, and it's 3% more for each. So yeah, exactly. The first point, oh, the first point is only 3%. What? Oh, you start at 1.25. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I thought that would like go over that thing, but that makes more sense. Thank you, Puckett, for letting me know that. I want to be a tanky. Yeah, I want to be a cleric, dude. I'm going to go full cleric at some point on the horn. I also want to learn to play the bow at some point, maybe. Like, I would like to have a weapon that is a totally different playstyle than the horn. So, today we're planning for the horn, and we go farm the stuff we need to make those builds. I will probably start with the farming build. Like, I think that would make sense. We got this. I'm not exactly sure how affinity works, but I think when you have high affinity, you have high crit chance. So I'll put critical eye here. Because if I remember correctly, this is like the way this thing works. And critical draw. Increase when performing a draw attack. That thing, I think, is way more effective with the longsword than anything else. I think they are the main thing. You're in Palico, mostly only Unt at the moment because you're trying to get that achievement, but there is no tracking on it. On the amount of like mission you've done with Palico, is that it? I didn't know there was an achievement for that, and I'd rather play with friends or even rendos than this. You need 100 mission with a cat. It sounds like a good reason to just go and do a bunch of 1 stars, but it's better high rank. Bring 1 friend. Like, is it still counting as if you do your thing with your Palico when you bring 1 friend? I'm not a fan of critical draw. I don't think we're going to play longsword like before a very long time. I don't want the weeb's weapon. I also... Longsword often stops its ally in their action by just tapping on them and pushing them away from the monster, so not a big fan. Your lobby should work since your cat is free. Okay, good. Weakness exploit. Increase the affinity of attack that exploit a monster's weak point and wounds. This, I feel like it is going into the crit stuff, right? Better affinity, and even better when you go on wound, and it's up to 50%. Affinity must be crit rate. right? Weakness, exploit. For the people that want to go crit. Maximum might. Affinity if stamina is kept full for a period of time. That is definitely a thing that goes on DPS Ornn. Like, and everything that is not crit oriented. Might. So I'll put it here too. Honestly, like, I'm more interested in this one than those two one for DPS Ornn, but we'll think about it later. He is crit rate. Okay, good. So when I go for a weapon that has like minus 50, having negative affinity, does it make you do invert crit? I'm not sure if my question is clear. When you have negative affinity, is there a possibility that you do? Oh, yes, it does. So like, instead of doing my flat damage, I will do less damage, probably by 25% again, because it's plus 25 when you do a crit, up to what I understood from you earlier. Okay. Oh, that's going to be some consideration to take when I'm going to plan for my raw damage weapon later. Fire attack. Yeah, these are great when you are working with the right element. So like, I'm going to go and write elemental. And I'm just going to write like X attack. Because type X attack. Like, these are all the same. Almost. Like, the poison buildup is a bit different, but thing is basically the same thing. It's the difference is in between like those ailment and element. So I'll just let them like that. I don't understand what critical element is. When I land a crit. Okay, so if you do both, this and that at the same time. If crit, you want to have crit element. If you have eye affinity, basically. Abnormal status effect, paralysis, poison, blah, 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 blah. When landing critical, it's. Okay, critical, it's status. No, it's element. I get it. Okay, that's for element. And or status. And this makes sense. Charge master. I don't think I'm doing charged attack. There's one type of attack that can be a charge attack, I believe. And it's when we go for offset melody and we just hold for a few seconds before we swing in the face of the enemy. Okay, it's bugged. In a good way or a bad way, Pocket? Fully in the way that it doesn't work. Like, that makes sense. So, we got something here. I am so not a fan of convert element. I get how it works. I'm not even sure it would be that great with a tank build. I'm going to put it like very low. Convert element question mark because minus. Bad way. Okay, it just doesn't work. Does critical status work though? Or is does it have the same bug? Handicraft. I honestly don't think I give a fudge about handicraft. You think it's okay. I don't think I give a fudge about handicraft. Razor sharp. Prevent from losing sharpness half of the time. Like, not a fan of all of that. Protective polish, I think I like though. Grant no sharpness loss for 60 seconds after activation. No, I'm not a fan either. I get the concept. Okay, like if you're playing one of those dual blade and you have 2 or 3 slots remaining and you don't know what to do with them because you got that, like that could work. It can get you from blue to white. If you are at white, do you have a better affinity? This pops your maximum up. I'll put it low. I'll put it low and I'll put it in attack here. Oh, I guess I should put it low in crit stuff, right? Basically. Higher damage multiplier. Okay, so... Oh, so basically it's just generic bonus damage. Or crit damage. I'll put it here, I think. Like, low priority, aggressive generic. That's about it. After that, we have other things we don't like. Mind's Eyes. Your attacker deflected less and deal more damage to hard target. 50% less. Okay. Is it working about the... that must be a thing against the hot Udra? The big fish. I guess he's the one that deflects my shit. Plus 30% to hard targets. I want to put it low. I'm going to just do Mind's Eye. If I don't know what to put anymore and I have that, as this could make sense. Because on an attack horn, that could make sense. Attack might bounce less, but horn doesn't care about. Oh, cool. I didn't know it was a thing that... Well, I will... Right, okay. I will not put it then. Not for now. Master's Touch. Prevent your weapon from losing sharpness during critical hit. That sounds nice with very high affinity weapon. If high affinity, Master's Touch. Like for 1 point, if you get it on the side of a 3-point rock, that can make sense. Bludgeoneer. Attack power when your weapon sharpness is low. I love the concept. Like your thing is not cutting anymore, so like your sword is basically a big metal stick. Not a bad plan, but I won't put it anywhere. I'm not that down for this. All the shots, I am not ready to go through the reading and the understanding of these. I'm not... Oh. It only works on the crossbow, or is it a thing on the bow too? I won't care about these because I'm not playing any long-range weapon yet. So I'm just going to skip that part. Defense boost. We have increased defense. Okay, now we're going into the defensive generic. So defensive generic definitely gets defense boost. It's up to plus 35. Look, if I plan to play a big tank, this is my filler. This is like the same way that for attack build, attack boost will be the filler. Defense boost is going to be the filler, I guess, for like everything that's going to be a big tank thing. It goes up to 7 level and buff your defense by so much. I'm going to go check if there is a sweet spot. Honestly, the plus 10% defense late game is like plus 30. My vibe, level 3 is a high point. Level 6 is a high point. Yeah. That's how I'm going to read that thing. Level 3 and level 6 are like the key point. I know they still get a little bit more on other levels, but like at level 6 you gain the extra elemental resistance and 15 defense. It's always up to what that 3% means. Level 7, it's 2%. Like level 7 seems to be just overkill, making another point to get like plus 2% defense. If you got anything else to put, I think you got to go for something else. I'm not a fan of Divine Blessing. Really feel like it's a point that could be used better with anything else. This reduced damage, but this is like just roll the dice. And if you're lucky, reduce the damage. I don't say it's bad. I just say that, like, it's unreliable. And it also implies that the enemy already hits you. So, like, no, that's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say is, you will get hit by the monster and you will see how much damage he does to you. And based on that information, you will decide if you go and heal or play it safe or play it more aggressive. But Divine Blessing has that bad part that it's going to give you like a false information. If you reduce by 50% the damage of something and you don't notice that it's because of your Divine Blessing, you might think you're still safe and just get one shot afterward. That bar will turn red danger and then it's not going to kill you. So like your reaction won't have to be as quick or as present as it is. I don't know what the percentage of that on that thing is, but I'm not interested in having that. I think I would even argue that this is detrimental to some point. Offensive generic, we're going to go also with the X type defense. Those are 4 elements. And ooh, when you get level 3 in 1. Defense plus 10. I kind of like it. Okay. Like, if you go for, I will say it's 3 or nothing, just for that plus 10. Because, like, plus 6, plus 8, and plus 10, the third point is the one worth the most. So either you go banana for your thing or you don't. Like it. We got that. Regular resistance does the same thing. And when you go to poison, does it work the same way? No, it prevents. It prevents. The thing is, okay, like, I don't want these on a horn. Because all of this can be provided by the horn. If you have the right horn, you can do that. So, yeah, I'm really not that sold to this thing. I guess that when I give like a water resist L to an ally, I probably give a level 2 to water resistance. I'm not sure if it works as kills. Let's say Orn, water resist L. How? Wow. Yeah. I just want to understand how this shit works. If I have my horn, and that's not gonna work like this. Ajarakan horn. Ajara Jivaka. I know this one got some resist song, doesn't he? Maybe not. Where are they? Here. Okay. They don't say how it works. Didn't say how it works, but also like I was wrong. It doesn't have a reduction to damage. I'm unsure about this one. That and weapon. Okay. Let's go for keep the resistant things. It's nice. It's just not what we're looking for. Adaptability. Grants protection against environmental damage such as heat or cold. Honestly, as a filler, adaptability is not a bad pick. Just because it lets you not care about those 2 effects that affect your bars. I have a horn that can do it, but that's a more aggressive one. So it's nice to know that you can just like carry it on your ass on any build. I love that one. Here, if I want to play tank horn, and that's not going to work on other builds. Really going to work specifically for me on the horn because of this. So we have recovery up, and we have recovery speed. Like those I want on it because I know that the Raytheon horn, by example, comes with the healing circle, another recovery speed up in its skills. So like when you stack all of that together, basically you can just face tank the monster, forget about dodging most of the time, and you don't care. You just heal as much as you get hit. It's super nice. Health is recovered from environmental interactable. Okay, I don't care about this one. It's basically things like the bugs and shit. Like, it's not... Everything's going to be better than this. Constitution. Reduce stamina depletion when evading, blocking, and doing certain other action. While I love the idea, I'm not down for that. Speed up stamina recovery. This is good on some aggressive things. Like, I would probably work on this if I was... I think Bow needs stamina, though. I have to consider this on Bow. Right? So, let's put a little side info here. Bow, question mark. I think Bow needs a bunch of stamina thing. Hello, John. How are you doing? We're doing prep today before we go and hunt stuff because I don't want to go and be goal-less for a second, you know? Yeah, absolutely. We are shopping today. And after that, we have the gear optimizer to see if our plan is possible or not. So, yeah. I think there might be a better one than this because this one I don't think is building up considering your rocks. So I don't like it much. I'll have to think about maybe finding a better one later. Marathon runner. Slow down stamina depletion for action that constantly drains stamina, such as dashing. Well, I love the idea. I'm not gonna take that one. Hunger resistance. Reduce maximum stamina depletion over time. I think I'm gonna go for stamina surge. Like, specifically for Bow. Stamina surge, I want to keep an eye on that. Because I remember, Rise, I tried Bow, and Bow had that bad part of being a freaking stamina drain. It was just drinking it as if there was no tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe Constitution, but I'm full adopt, okay? Though, Constitution has a fixed progression. Stamina Surge is better at 2 or 3. If I get it correctly. Just because of the percentage that it gives up. Now, Hunger Resistance, we don't give a fudge about that. Agitator. We're back into the aggressive stuff, right? Agitator. Increase attack power and affinity when large monsters become enraged. Do you love to hit stuff when they are screaming? When the enemy are enraged, do they have a lower chance of being stunned and shit like that? Or is the chances still basically the same, but just they do cooler move? Because if it is the case, like if they still can be broken, I think I would like to have that on my aggressive horn, you know? Calls me. Same chances. Okay, so like aggressive horn kind of want to have agitator. Temporarily increase affinity and reduce stamina depletion when certain conditions are met. What are the condition? What are the condition? Well, active affinity plus 30 and reduce stamina depletion by 50. What are the condition? Okay, latent power. Latent power. Okay, so you place it as main for that reason. I'll see. Maybe I'll find another one that costs me more. I'll put it a little lower. Let's see. Ah, fudge. Up. We have latent power. What are... Give me the condition game. Is a skill Monster Hunter. Skills are granted to Hunter by blah, 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 blah. Activated when the player takes certain action. Amount of damage, about 130 HP. Oh, when you get hit. Oh, when you get hit. A 120-second have passed since the beginning of a combat, indicated by the red ring around the minimap. Or since... Wow. Oh. Seems like... That seems... Do I put this in defensive or aggressive horn? Because when I play horn, I definitely get punished. I'm slow. When I commit to a thing and the enemy beats the shit out of me, I take damage. So that thing would be activated most of the time. I think I would be inclined to maybe put it low in the defensive one. The aggressive one, the goal will be to dodge. And therefore, what will make more sense will probably be to... there was another one that we left a little... Is it weakness exploit? No, it's not it. There's another one that we put somewhere that was about like just dodging at the right time. Adrenaline rush. That is definitely that could go here. So I'll put adrenaline rush here. Give me space if I find something that calls me more. So latent power calls me. The effect lasts for 120 seconds, but can be extended by Rado's voltage to 150. What the fudge is Rado's voltage? Okay, that's nice to know. I don't know yet if we're gonna find like spot for this, but extend the activation time of latent power. That could do it. How long? 150 or almost like 75% longer if you have the 4-piece. Not bad. No, I don't know what else it gives, but I think probably Rado comes with latent power by design. Let's come here. This burst. Continuously attack, lending hits increase attack and element attack. Amount increase depends on weapon. Level 1 on first hit gain a small temper, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And they need to be successive. Does it mean that I can't roll in between them? The case that doesn't seem that interesting for Horn. It seems freaking great with bow. It seems freaking great with dual dagger. So I'll put that over Handicraft. We say burst. Burst seems good. I feel like burst got to be in the top one. I just don't know what the number is. So burst. Honestly, Horn doesn't need much. Slugger for stun, stamina teeth, yeah. Agree, like it seems to be the thing that you use to try to make the enemy stop moving. Though I may try to over-engineer that. That's true. But that's going to be useful for the next few weapons. Hello, Shrimp. Hello. He's cute. She was like, no, I'm doing math. It's the fun part of the game, isn't it? No? I build crafting, basically. So, yeah, that's our thing. Ornmeister, of course. There's a thing also that's supposed to extend like the range of your things. I think it works on this, but it might not be necessary because the range is already quite big. Heroics. Increase. When you're low HP, you get better defense and attack. What does defense increasing effect are negated while active? I'm confused. What does the 5th level of that means? Okay. Basically, if you are at level 5 of this, you do plus 30% attack. And then screw the defense. That is a risky thing. I am pretty sure, like, speedrunner of the game must be running this, though. Plus 30% attack is nothing like... Let's go for risky heroics. Heroics 5 specifically, because Heroics 4 still gives you good defense. You know? You wouldn't play Heroics unless you're playing solo. I mean, I get you. But that literally seems to be written like speedrun thing on it. Palico Rally, I don't care about Palico. I don't think Palicos are strong enough for you to invest 5 points into them. They're freaking good as healers. Focus. Increase the fill rate for weapon with Gouge. I am not playing Gouge thing, and I really feel like it's a thing that's going to be extremely specific for builds. Power Pro Lounger. That seems interesting, but definitely not what we need. Punishing draw. Effect to draw attack, slightly increase attack power. That's gonna be good on longsword, and I'm not into longsword yet. Make it easier to stun monster. That is slugger. Slugger at level 1 is a necessary. Palico is great for extra status. Or you could also just like get critical. I know critical element is not working yet, but like, you know, like type X element. I really don't think like the Palico. It's great. I love my Palico, but yeah, I feel like it's limited. So Slugger is always a seller for the pipe just because you want to stun your enemy more. It's good on aggressive and defensive one, but like we're gonna set it on the aggressive side for now. Diminutive, same thing, and boop. I think it's gonna be true for horn and for hammer. So those two, one is best to have. Like you need at least one. If you can get more, it's better, but the first one is the one that gives you the most point. So that's good. Artillery. Straight and explosive attack like shell. I don't care about this for now. I'm not playing gun yet. Does it work on bows? I don't think so. I don't think so. No para weapon, so it's para at least once. Yeah, but my Palico paras at least once a run, and I don't have a para weapon, and I don't have the Palico buff. I think you probably don't use the Palico buff. Unless, like, because you're on your mission for your 100 Palico run, you decided to equip it. Like, that's possible. I won't deny it. Rapid Morph. Okay. It is very build specific for Switch Axe and Charge Blade. I'm not playing those two for a long while. Again, they are the scaling, the skill level on this thing is so. I've played Switch Axe in the last game. It goes quick, okay? Like it's very good once you get it. Just that it goes quickly for the difficulty to play them. So yeah, you only use it for memes. Well, I guess that's a reason. Part Breaker. Make it easier to break large monster part and increase damage dealt when destroying your wound. I am interested in Part Breaker on the aggressive side, for sure. And that's true on like almost every freaking weapon. I don't know how. Bow can break part, right? Or like, I think they do multi-hit, so I think Blast would be good on that. That's kind of calling me still. Foray. Increase attack power and affinity against large monster affected by poison or paralysis. I think I could make that work. I know it's weird, but my tank horn, I'm inclined to go for the Raytheon Bell. What's the name? What's the name of that one? I think I did not even note it. Yeah, I did not note it, but like, if I go for the Raytheon Bell, Foray makes sense. Because I'm poisoning the enemy. But honestly, plus 15 attack and affinity is not what I'm focusing. So I'm going to put Foray like very low here, I think. And I'm going to have it if I have space and I don't know what to do with it. You can also slice tails. You think you can slice tails with bows. I mean, since I want to play it, I'm not going to complain. But I might try Blast Bow and Paralyzing Bow if they multi-hit. I feel like this seems to be the way to go with these. I might be wrong. Coalescence. Temporarily increase elemental attack and power status effect after recovering from blight or abnormal status. I'm not sure I'm a fan of it. I am really not a fan of it. That doesn't seem bad. It seems defensive. But I feel like it's a little too situational. Yeah, and that's like... Okay, I'm gonna say why I'm not liking it. It makes you hit stronger if you take damage. But if you want to do a lot of damage, basing yourself on the fact that you need to take a ton of damage is risky because you don't have that ton of HP to go with it. So I'm not taking koala. That's not going to be a thing I'm going to like be aiming for. Ambush. Temporarily increase attack to large monster with this. I don't care about sneak attack. That is not a thing that interests me. I don't think it's as strong enough for this to be good. Once infected, make it easier to overcome the frenzy and increase affinity if cured. The Gora Magdala mechanic, like the thing that goes around it confuses me. I don't like it. So I think we'll try to just avoid taking it for now. Next is elemental absorption. That for a tanky one, maybe. When you take elemental damage, temporarily grant you elemental effect. Increase elemental attack and resistance to element taken activation by 6. Is it stacking? Only happening once. This feels too weak. This feels weak. The only thing that you get that is like positive to it is that you don't have to work for it. Instead of like changing always to like have the X type defense thing active, you just carry elemental absorption and you're just a jack of all trade for resistance without having the bonuses that you get for X type defense. The first level is the one that is the most paying though. So I'm going to put into the defensive area elemental absorption. But if I go and take that, it's not above 1. It's just like as a side thing. If a piece give that to me, I'm not going to push it away from me aggressively, just gently. Charge up. Increase your power to induce stun when you hit a monster with a hammered charge attack. This is so narrow. That's a pure hammer thing. Horn Master. Maestro, increase the effect duration of haunting horn melody. This is like definitely a pre-sell on both sides. Like, may you be aggressive or defensive on your horn, you want that. Even a question. Now, airborne, I don't give a fudge about this thing. I don't jump enough. If you are not playing a insect glaive, I don't see why this could be good. And poison duration up, also not calling me. I get the extension, but 20% on it, like it's already a thing that's kind of slow to kick in. And while the enemy isn't, can you put more poison on an enemy that is already poisoned? Poison. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Can inflict status element on a hunter. Blah, 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 blah. Triggering the effect requires build-up inflicted by weapon items and ammo that can inflict poison damage. Poison Cup can affect both monster and hunter. Good. Build-up damage is modified by a monster resistance to poison. Duration and damage resistance to poison. Successive trigger of poison requires more build-up than the last, but deal the same amount of damage each time. I wonder if the number of damage the enemy takes is building up, or if it's just a flat, like I'm going to take 0.5% of its HP per second for a certain time. I stack poison on an enemy. That's the question. And I don't feel like it's the case. Reducing knockback and stamina when guarding. I'm never guarding. And the next weapon I'm planning on building is not guarding either. Evade window. You know, like, okay, if you plan to dodge, maybe evade window makes sense as a filler, you know? Filler, you know? I vibe this one just as a side thing. Here plug. Okay, so after bow, I'm gonna write situational but good, but fun, but good. Here plug. Like, most monster in the game have some sort of scream that stops you in your thing. If I get to keep on playing my music while they scream, I get my encore. My allies get my buff for longer. I get to heal for longer. You know, all of this becomes true. Quick sheet, I don't care about that. Earplug, I think the only one that I would care about for quick sheet would be the longsword, and I'm not playing this. So, and I'm not doing a food build either. Evade extender sounds nice, but not that useful. Quick sheet, no thank you. Windproof, very much too situational. Tremor resistance too situational. I can also grant that with some pipes. Flinch free. This could be nice. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go for this one too. If I have space and I don't know what to do with it. Flinch free. Intimidator. Reduce the chance of small monster will attack you after spotting you. Nah. Speed eating. Nope. Low shell. Nope. Aquatic oils. Nope. Shock absorber. Disable damage reaction when you hit a friend. Oh. Actually, if you're playing longsword, please take shock absorber. People will love you for this. You just have to carry one, and people don't have to like carry 3 because of your existence. That sounds decent. Jump master. Don't care. Cliffhanger. Decrease stamina depletion when no, neither. Wide range. Allow the effect of certain item to also affect nearby allies. I love the idea of that on a food build. This is not a thing we're building. So now for farming, what are we looking for? We want better mushrooms. Is that it? Let you digest, blah, 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 blah. It's not it. It does not farm better. It does not farm better. Too bad. Prelounger, no thank you. Free meal, no thank you. These are all good on some specific build. Work both ways. Yes, Bucket, it work both ways. So like, if you're a longsword user, okay, and you don't want to care about the presence of your ally close to you, you take shock absorber, and you are not a problem for your team. Hello, puppy. Here's your point. Wonderful. So you're not an issue for all your team, and your team does not have to carry it. That is solid. If your team have to all carry it for you to just like do your job, you're hindering your team. So all of this, very nice if you are playing a food build, like a build that is based on eating stuff to buff your allies. I love that. I am just not patient enough to prepare like that. Weapon half stagger. That is true, Bucket. But not all weapon have the same range on their attack, and I think longsword on the range of the hitbox is way more of an issue for its ally than like a lot of them. Even my horn to some point. I'm not swinging often enough for this to be an issue. Try not to hit my bros. But yeah, as a filler, situational but good. We put flinch free. Like if I have a slot and I do have flinch free in my stuff, that is worth it. And We're doing good, puppy. We're doing good. Got good news for everything that has to do with the mortgage at the moment. So like, we're waiting to see if it passes on the buying sequence on the other side. Now we have for the farming. Okay, guys, botanist to get like better plants, more plants, get extra of them. That's great. A geologist, entomologist, and this one is more useful than it looks. Activate skill effect. You can get those stupid Vespoid, like you can get their parts. And outdoorsman, level 1, improve fishing, grilling, and transporting abilities. What's the point? Just don't get this one. What is the point? Okay, there is Honey Hunter, but I'm not gonna make that thing in any way, shape, or form a priority. Split foot. Increase movement speed while crouching makes it easy. Nope. Nope. Make it easier to mount monster. No, thank you. Adrenaline. No, thank you. And temporarily reduce stamina depletion when health is at 40% or lower. No, I'm not using enough stamina for this to be an issue. Hunter Gatherer. Increase gathering speed and prevent knockback when gathering or carving. Nah. I get that it's nice in some situation, but it's so specific. Affinity sliding. I'm not good enough to like set up sliding for this to be a thing that I will work around. If I get it by accident, cool. If I don't, I'm not focusing on this. Fortify. Increase attack and defense after fainting. No, thank you. This implies that we die, and we don't want to die. Diversion. Increase the attention drawn to you when attacking a monster. I want as much attention as I can. If there is a build that makes enemy love you more, I want it on my defensive build. No, it's contradictory, but you guys understand what I want to do. I just want to be a healing tower that just tanks stuff with my face. There is, see? We need to find it and hope, like cross our finger that anything that we want to build will have that on it. Like just the insurrectionist, something that like look at the monster and be like, love me more, you know, stuff like that. Wilk burst, but resuscitate. Increased attack when inflicted with ailment. Not that down for it. When using effect like melody effect that affect companion in range. That's interesting. I don't know what gives inspiration, but extra attack for me and my ally. Set. That is specifically for the porn though. Set. Inspiration. I'll try to find like where these come from. Let's put this one on the side. And that's good for both. Let's go. Wilk burst. Increase recovery speed of stamina and red gauge when near Wilk's. This is too situational. Reduce elemental and unique damage while in the rune of Wyveria. That's fine. Forager's luck, like it's situational again. The chance of finding rare gathering points. I guess in our farming area, maybe Forager's luck. Why not? Power Rouse 1. Plus an attack on a successful power clash or offset attack. What's power clash? Hello, Mezoku. We are shopping today, Mezoku. I hope you don't mind. You know what we're doing. Scorcher. Chance to deal additional damage. Fire damage based after landing an attack. I am it's too situational. Like you need to go for a build that needs that for this to be good. Additional stamina gauge. Is it making it longer or just giving you a second one? New mechanic when you guard. I'm not guarding. So that's not good for us here. And the second weapon we want to go is not for this. It's when you block with a shield and clash with a monster and push them back. Honestly, that sounds like a freaking fun mechanic for the tanks. It must make you feel like you're the main character for half a second, you know? But yeah, not our build at all. Flawless armor. Reduce the damage you take by 5% when your health is full. Not a fan. That's gonna be used once. Though 5%. I get that I want a face tank, but like 5%. No. Warcry. Using to victory. Is it a aggro? Increase attack temporarily to nearby allies. Good for palicos and support hunters. I mean, why not? Warcry question mark. I'm not sure how much you require to be able to use that correctly, you know? Boost. The duration of the burst skill. What is the burst skill? I wrote it somewhere, right? Fine. Burst. Okay. It makes you hit for more for longer. That's good. And attack +3 while burst is active. If you're good, this is good. If you're bad, this is shit. I'll put it in bow set burst boost, but I'm not gonna work so hard for it, you know? Skill, you have the chart somewhere. Yeah, it's higher. Only applies to weapon with, okay, good. Thunderous War, latent power. We note that earlier. It could be good on our tank. This is basically what we said about this. So that could be Thunderous Roar. And after that, we'll have the light. That's going to be a pain to find some build that do as much as I want of this. Prioritize things. Bad blood. Resentment. I love resentment as a... we're going to write bad blood just in case. Like, is it making it last longer or more? Because bad blood could go for with resentment, specifically on a tank build. But I don't want to take away too much tankiness in your... just to like add some side aggro on it. I don't mind doing low damage if I can be there and do what I have to do, you know? Okay, we have this. Those are just the tier 2 of the same things. Is there tier 2 of the farming ones? No. We have Decimator and Black Eclipse that I didn't check. Inflict you with Frenzy when against large monster. What does Frenzy do? Making you stronger. Restore a moderate amount of health when destroying a wound on a large monster. I love the concept. I feel like there's some build that will love this. Burst is best in slot for all weapon almost. Even the pipe. Even the pipe. Frenzy is the verse that hurts you if you don't attack fast enough. Okay. So, you don't want to be too much on it. Opti-run alert. Amount of honey you gain from gathering points. What does Neopteron mean? Where's the Neopteron BS? Movement speed while crouching. No, thank you. Scale layering. Scaling prowess. No. Layering, reduce stamina depletion when low, flexible lettercraft, ruin knocks back when gathering. No, I think we already saw those. After fainting, no thank you. Lord's Fury. No. Lord's Favor. No. No, Lord Favors make sense. Attack power... when using effect that affect companion in range. This is for myself. So I guess it's another thing like Warcry. No, not Warcry. Like Inspiration. So I'll write here Lord's Favor. I don't know what gives it. We'll see. Guardian's Protection. Imparted Wisdom. Chance of fighting rare. Okay, so Forager's Luck is a set, I think. The other set that could be interesting here would be Imparted Wisdom. We're talking like pure farming build. The goal is just to go and get stuff in the map. Frenzy does give you 15 affinity though, so good for crit and fast attack. But how do you cure Frenzy? Do you just survive for long enough? Is that it? And that sounds like the kind of thing you want to play on a like dual blade approach. Deal enough damage. That really sounds like the kind of things you want to run on dual blade. Just like you're in between its leg and you keep on going until you're calm back again, you know? The Shaguma's Might. Rathalos Flare. All of these don't call me that much. Attack for the Victory's Jester. So that is like the evolution of Warcry. How's it called? Lagong. Is it better? I'm never using gestures. Like I'll take off Warcry because I know I'm never using gestures. I'll forget that I have that equipped. Ibani, Otogaron, Power. Let's check that. Dual Blade or anything that attack fast enough. I will guess then maybe Bow, right? If I understand quickly, like Bow spam to cure frenzies faster. Okay. Zuu's Vigor, increase attack after no. I want tanky shit. Restore health when destroying a wound on a large one. Nah. That sounds good on those like quick attack things though. I won't lie. So that was our list. We just already checked those. It was like in all skills, so that's fine. And we have some video of best skills for weapon. Nicely, there's one for bow for the future. But let's switch. Get here. And that's the place where I'm not sure if this is the best website for it. Hello, Purple. Thanks a ton for the lurk. Wonderful. Very much appreciated. First skill. No, but we had the chart earlier. Dual Blade for, unless you have a specific chart you want to show, then I just did not understand what you were saying. Now, what I want to go for, I'm going to search the defensive horn first. We want to be able to have, I'm not going to focus on resentment. I want recovery up. Recovery up. I want recovery speed. I want latent power. I'm going to go check. It gives us affinity and reduce stamina depletion. I'm not, it's good, but I'm not needing it. I'll take Horn Master instead. Where's Horn Master? Poop. It is only an armor one. Horn Master is into the weapon one. That must be that, I guess. So we got I guess I can put some resentment and add another filler. We want to know some latent. And I'm just going to leave all of that to level 1. And maybe some defense boost. I'll see how much Oh, okay, okay. They got 200 result already. So I can be more picky in what I want. Let's say I want to have those to 3. First off. That's how we're scrapping out some result. Frenzy has nothing to do really with your attack speed, but the amount of damage. Okay, so it's an amount of damage. Dual blade or anything that attacks. Okay, that's fine. If it's a flat number, it's just about your DPS, which I think, like, what are the best DPS at the moment in the game? I didn't check. Absolutely no idea. What would be the best DPS in the game at the moment? And of those 3, which one do I want the most? I'll try to get resentment to 5 and see what happens. No more result, right? If that's the case, I'm going to put it to 3. And we'll keep on like trying to knock up on some of those. Every weapon can get abused this can get to abuse this easily. Okay, if you build correctly. So basically, playing with Virus, therefore, is more of a playstyle, like an aggressive playstyle, than the weapon you're playing, no matter which weapon you're using. About you being in between the legs of your enemy and trying the best you can to not go away in any way, shape, or form. If you stack 3 Echo Bubble with Echo Wave full play, it's basically overcome. Oh. Okay. And that gives you, like, the affinity that you need to be able to redo it again. Don't get me wrong. I still feel like it's a little too aggressive of a playstyle for the Horn. There's some moment where I get my Echo Bubble and everything works well, and the enemy is just like looped into slug, into stamina reduction, into he just cannot rise. But those are not common enough for me to put all my eggs in that basket, you know? Retry with 3. Yeah, we get stuff with 3. It's just that if I get too many, I won't be that down at like reading all of that. Also, I think this game does not... What are these? Yeah. I feel like this planner here, Weld Build Planner, does not take into consideration your ability to put rocks into your armors and stuff. So I need a better one than this. Let's see this. I'm fine. I'll keep my headlocks, thank you. That's a planner. This is not an optimizer. Optimizer. Let's try to find here. Do we have a build optimizer somewhere? Discretized gear optimizer. Let's see this. Oh, that's Guild War. Is that Guild War? Yeah, that's Guild War. I don't see it. Maybe it's just not yet considering those rocks. When you do a hit with the dual blade, it doesn't make the same percentage on the frenzy bar as great sword or horn. Okay, so you are just like saying what Pocket was saying earlier. That makes sense. It is probably just like a flat number of damage check, and you have to grind your way through it. We have... I was taking a look at the printer at the moment. Trying to print a card slinger so that we can have our MTG collection more easily fixed. You know, like in each box I will know what is in what. And that's a plan. Card slinger will make that more efficient, and I like the idea. So I will. I have 100 result. That's too much. We're gonna optimize more. We're gonna ask him to just go like for Lithin Power 3. Thing with that. If I take whatever this thing offers me and I put it into its beta version, it gives me all of the wiggle room to arrange other build later with the decoration. So we'll probably make it harder on us by doing that. But yeah, I don't mind the farming part of the things. And is there better? Here? Oh, sword and shield, not what I want. There. That's just an explanation of like what skills to focus. Weakness Exploit is probably a hard, like, go for it that people recommend now. Because it always has been since World. My vibe is that attack boost is probably just a filler for, like, very aggressive things. Burst, maximum might. For most weapon, maybe not the blade because they require use of stamina a lot, but burst, attack boost, probably handicraft, and weakness exploit. If you put them all together, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now we have nothing. So if I set you at 2, what do I get? I'm greedy. Like, I'm trying to get as many things as I can, and the rest is going to come from rocks. And if it doesn't work, we're going to win back. We're going to go back to like Resentment 3 and just pick whatever they try to give me here. Also, it's going to be soon time to open the game. Hello, Stickman. How are you doing? Wonderful. We're doing Matt, Stickman. Have you played Monster Hunter well? Like, it came out last week. People are definitely not addicted. We're doing shopping in Matt for that game at the moment. Yeah, I think I can get rid of that tab. And this thing here will let us maybe try to make a build somehow. Select weapon. I want to see the... Where is she? Hunting horn. And the one I'm planning to use mainly for the defensive build is the Rathian one. Where's Rathian? Rathian looks like a bell. Rathian. I'm going to use probably Rathian and another one that brings like attack up L and defense up L. Hi, Triarder. How are you doing? Thank you. Very much appreciated. And where is my bell? My bell is... here, Queen's Cord Maker. And that is what we're looking to use. The affinity is good on that. It got poison duration. I was not looking for that, but it's fine that we got this. That's critical status. So that is not a slugger one. We're going to be able to probably put some slugger stone on this. Hopefully. Weapon 2. I'm going to go back in the horn. I think Rathalos is giving def and attack up. Just gonna... I'll go for Rathalos for now. Not Rathalos. What's his name? Yeah, Rathalos. No, not Rathalos. Anjanat. I think NG gives attack and defense up. I'm just gonna confirm. We don't get the stats here. I don't like that. Do we have Resounding Galahad? Okay. Monster, Hunter, Horn, Wild, List. Here we go. Can I get just a list of the song? Not what we were looking for. Hello, shrimps. You both ran away from mom? Go to sleep. Cali dans ton lit, Momo dans ton lit. They came and yeah, they were supposed to sleep. Yeah. Hey, it's time to go to bed. Va dans ton lit, mon amour. Bonne nuit, mon amour. She's cute. Ça y est. Bonne nuit, Cali. And she closed the door, so now it's not gonna be super hot in that room. Like, there's 327-inch screen, a computer, a 3D printer running. Ah. Yeah. She's nice, but she just let me cook. I love you. There we go. She was cooking me. What are they saying here? I want to know how I can get attack up and defense up. That's the way. That's the thing. Yeah. And they both left, and they were cute. And then she closed the door. So, what? That's not my guy.
It's okay.
I guess he made a weird draw. You know, people used to love Sephiroth. That's definitely inspired.
That or Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Legolas,
I for the colors? Hunting horn sound effect, is that it? That maybe it. Can I see like which horn has what? No. We could open the game. And it would be like requiring a little more energy from the computer than just going on a website, so no, I don't get the music. Song list? If I had song in my research prompt. I think no. I don't want a whole video. Nope. I guess that's gonna work. Let's just go here. Let's find our secondary pipe that we want to use. This thing has attack up, fire res, sonic wave. No. Next. Attack up, ear plugs. No. Attack up, defense up. I don't want to use the bone horn. Like, I want something more sweet than this, basically. Start with the Heart Veil armor. I think they have like the element basic thing. That's not the worst thing, but it was in our meh, you know, like elemental absorption, meh. And we won't just tier 1 on this at best, if we can. So this one, Vespoid. Defense up, that could be it. No. Oh. No. Defense up. No. Attack up. We already provide attack up. So if we don't have attack up on the secondary, it's really not bad. All wind pressure negated. Attack and defense up. Defense up. That is... I don't know if attack and defense up are stacking. Do they? Because that might be a good reason to make the Rathalos one. And I was not planning on making Rathalos. Defense up large. Okay. Defense up large. With the Cajun's Lament. The forest is safe. There are no monster in the forest. You've hunted everything with your cat. Yep, that sounds like a project. Attack up small. That shit gives divine protection. Like, why? Precipice Covera. Not a fan. Not a fan, I'll say. But there's a bunch of option here, though. Like, there's more. Okay. That's not many option. Resounding Galahad. Defense up large, attack up large. Okay, that's the great Resounding Galahad. And is there the extension? No. Extend all melody on this one and attack up. It doesn't work with the other one. Yeah, I think making one of the Artheon will probably be the way. We will keep the secondary weapon open for development. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. We'll decide at some point. Here, let's say I want some slugger. More slugger, though. Is there a slugger poison? Is that a thing? No. But yeah, but no. Because poison duration up is only like 1 point, no matter what. And I cannot stack over the one that like the pipe already has. We have then focus. What is focus? Go back to the skill list. Australia. Skill list. Wilds. I said focus, huh? Focus. Increase the fill rate of weapon with coach and the charge rate of weapon with charge attack. Nah, that's not it. Rapid morph, charge up. No. I'm really trying to see if we have anything that could be used with that +1 slugger. I don't think so. So let's leave this. The other one that is interesting would be Part Breaker. No Part Breaker in level 3. Maestro. +2. And attack boost. But we want the defensive one. So like, is there a thing that is defensive? No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is the one we want. Sonorisceo. It's Orn Maestro 2. And +1 slugger. If we have that in our stock, we're going to be happy. Just open the stream back and you are at the same point. Nah, I'm not at the same point. We are definitely progressing for us. You just don't get me. Hello. Hey, Paradox. You're going to be disappointed, but like, I'm going to come back in August. I cannot complain. Like, life's going well. My shrimps are in good shape. My second one start talking more. My first one is getting a little bit cleaner, you know, because we're trying to teach her how not to poo everywhere. What else? Life is good, man. So I'll come back at some point, but not yet. Not yet. And you don't get much at all in this game. Honestly, I know you found ways to like Elden Ring, you know? Imagine if you played Elden Ring, but only the boss fight, and you could bring your friends with you. And put some of what you do in Destiny 2 with that. Because like in Destiny 2, you're going to get some better loot to do some better mission and stuff like that, you know? 34 seconds for the Yan Kut-ku. Poor bird. But also, there's so many in the forest. Like, if they were taking longer, that would be unfair. They spawn like measle in 2025, you know? So, good thing. But yeah, just think about like Destiny 2 where you farm, grind better stuff, go back for another mission. Yeah, it's Warframe with 14 weapons and 40 monster. Warframe has like so many different quests. That thing is just like stuff. Elden Ring, but only the boss fight sounds boring as hell. I get you, but like it's what I like. Also, don't play Night Rain if that's the case. It's coming out at the end of May. And it's definitely our next addiction after Monster Hunter Wild. Like, it's gonna be similar, but you can fish. Play the most freaking annoying minigame ever. You can fish, friend. Fish? No. Now, do we have some recommendation? We don't. I'm gonna bring back Layton to 1. We're gonna go for optimize. They gave us like 100 or 20 results. That's already that. There's a bunch of Udra. Melawa. I have no idea what a Melawa is. Melawa comes with imparted wisdom though, and that's the thing we will want later. This comes with Lord Favor. We wanted Lord Favor for the aggro one because it gives buff to the ally when we do music, I think. I'm gonna be in a weird space. So they offer me Udra stuff, which will, like, all of this makes you weak to water. Luckily, water is not the most present stuff in the game, so it's not the worst I've seen. We have a bit of a Jarakan here. Do I have the option of just like, I'm gonna take that off, and can I take Lord Favor? Oh, I'm gonna take off the defense because I can take it from anywhere anyway, and I'm gonna try to put, what is Thunderous War? I cannot have access to it from here. Inspiration? I can't. Bad. I can't. If I take the defense up, that's gonna free like the talisman. So there's that. Melohoa is one of the secret armor you have from Nada. There's a mission from Nada. Is that it? It seems kind of slow. Which one? Please give me another one, Pocket. I want one that also like can take into consideration the gems, because this one does not care about decoration. If you have a better one to offer, I'm definitely a taker. I feel like this one, since it asked me how much of my threads it get to use, I feel like this one make the computation happen on my side of the game, like of the website, which is kind of weird. I will definitely play Night Rain. I have a vibe though, somehow, Faras, that it might resemble games like Monster Hunter a bit. I don't know yet. I'll check. Like, Mezoku had the chance to try it. Maybe he's going to be able to tell me how close it is to Monster Hunter or not. And it only takes base decoration into consideration. Base is good. I'm fine with that. Like, it would be better than what I have here, because here they take the slot into consideration, but they do not put anything into them. I think it is. You know, they do not even take the slot you have into consideration. They don't try to fill them with anything. I will be right back in about 3 minutes. I have a small bladder to empty, so be right back, peeps. We are back. With Mutts. Am I going to... Okay. If you had... It only has one category for weapon and for armor. I'll check. Back here. So, if you had asked me that 2 weeks ago, Faras, I would have said yes. Without even blinking an eye, you know? The truth is, though, I just bought a new lens. I just bought a new lens, sadly or happily, and I don't know what my finances are going to look like in the next month. Yeah. It might put me behind financially for about 3 years. Yeah. It's not constructible yet. But the thing is, it's going to go well. It's going to be accepted by the bank. Everything's going to be fine. But it's really going to put me to my financial limit for a little while until my salary goes up. Oh, yes. Absolutely, Faris. The goal is to... at some point, like, it's not constructible yet. There's not even a street reaching for it. But it's in Laval. So it's find that. It's going to be developed in the next few years. So like we're talking like 5 to 10 years maybe. And at that point, we would like to put a house on it for a land. Yeah, a land. A land, Faris. A field, if you wish. So we bought it. It's gonna probably pass on the notaire and everything soon. And yeah. Oh yeah, it's because Kelly was trying to like close it all. Very hot in here. I'll shut my mouth. Okay, I'll get it. Close it. I love you. I love you. Well, yeah. So, like, instead of corn and... No. But, a land, not a field. And we're talking, like, on va devoir défricher. On va devoir creuser. On va devoir construire. Yeah, basically. But it's in about, like, 5 to 10 years. So, I'm a bit hyped for that. But also... I'm gonna be poor. For 3 years, I'm gonna be poor. Okay? So yeah, and it's close to my job and everything's like that's a good like mid/long-term plan. And yeah. I'm gonna do as much as I can do, but yeah, for part of it I'm gonna have to ask for professionals. But the good thing is that I have some of them in my life, like my brother's an electrician. We'll probably just go by him when I'm gonna have to do the electricity. Try to save a little bit of that, and that's about it. So let's go for armor. Chose armor skill. I would like to get, we said, recovery up. What are they? I'd love inspiration, we said, right? We would love to have resentment, recovery up, recovery speed. Where are recovery? Are they not here because people don't want them? Okay, recovery up, recovery speed. Bunch of healing. I want to be able to be super tanky. You can see that, like, okay, this is just not the thing they recommend you to have. Because people don't do build like that. They don't plan on face tanking stuff. If I go for this and I make a quick search, I have 30 results, which is too much. So let's precise that research. Not Thorson, someone else. I have like three brothers and one sister. You remember? Like Thorsten's nice, but Thorsten is a teacher like me. So yeah, Thorsten has other qualities, and he's good in other some labor. Like he's good in he's not too bad at Splout, you know. So there's that. But he does not like it the same way I don't, you know. Can we have inspiration too? No, it's a group. So how much slot does inspiration take? Can I get Thunderous Roar as an extra here? Give me... No. What is the other one that was like Thunderous Roar but small? Lord's Favor, right? What's Lord's Favor? Okay, we already had it in the list. That's kind of nice. Search. Oh. Wait. They already made it. Keep on going. What can I add on that? I can add some latent power. Where's latent? Skill's name? Latent. Wow, they decided to go for defense boost 7, so it's definitely possible. Still 30 result. Okay. I can be more picky even. He's going to need to slow down stream. With me on stream on a long time ago? Thorsten? Me? I'm so confused. About what? I am confused. What did I say that made you believe that, Ferris? I don't know yet. I don't think so for now, but I don't know yet. I feel like... Not plan. I got all of this. What else can I add that would make sense? We had Orn Maestro. That'd be great. But I cannot put that on armor, I think. Let's go for... It's for weapons. Are you looking for Orn Maestro? Yeah, okay, that's fine. This is splitted in the attack ones. What's the plan then? If I build a house, I hope you are going to spend all of my free time on it. The thing is, it's just aside my job. Second thing, if I'm not having all the skills, like I'll do what I can do, but I will have to hire some professional to do the thing and not butt shit, you know? I'd rather have something well made once and be able to live in that for my life than butt shit and be pissed by myself every time I look at it, you know? And it's been too long since I was working in construction for me to be at ease being, oh, I'm gonna do that one, you know? It's nah, I will rely on people's skills too. Now, Lord's Favor, we have what else that I wanted to have Resentment? I put it? Resentment. Resentment could be nice too. Let's go. Let's see if we can have everything. That's too much. We have choices to make. Show me info about it. Okay, it goes up flatly. Let's try a 3. We still have 10 results. Let's try a 4. Oh, we can be greedy, guys. So with 4, we got Bad Blood, we got Lord's Favor, we got Inspiration. We got a bunch of stuff. So that is saving my set. Pump or create image. I want this. I guess I copy. Where are we? I cannot copy. Post on X. Please not. No. I'll and then we go onto our Discord and we share that. And we have an hidden channel. I was like, or old Monster Hunter stuff, we're bringing it back. Yeah. Where did I put it? Where is it? Nope. I misclicked. In permission? Here. Pump. Lower. Here? That will work. And for the weapon, I don't feel the need to like fill the whole thing. I can go check though. That's here. Pipe. Poison. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I'll go for poison duration up. And we'll go for slugger. Search. Give me the cord. Okay, everything can have it. Like, it's not hard to make. For hate. Search. It's gonna eliminate a bunch of the repeat. No, it doesn't. Can I decide on the weapon I want? I don't think so. Purge skills like, ooh, I missed that in the armor. Well, I guess if I take one off, they don't say search for skill that can be added. They are really much at the limit. Perfect. So we have a build. I have it up there, but it's so badly written. I'll put it back to resentment 4. Search. We got this. Remove undesired armor. Fun. Because it's ugly, you see? There we go. And we can go and work on to build those parts. That's a work. Go. Pump. Pump. And I do this and I do that. Practically no gems on the gear. Some of the skills are level 1 or 2. I did, but when I wasn't a teenager. Like at the end of my high school years, I've worked during the summer as a carpenter, and I didn't like it. Well, I hated it enough to be like, oh man, I need to keep on going to school. So yeah. What is your take on Bad Out of Hell from Meatloaf? I have no idea what you're talking. I mean, if I find a Beth that is like very hellish coming out of a Meatloaf, honestly, Faris, I would freak my life out. Also, I'm not sure of like what's the point of putting a bat in Meatloaf, but or like of Meatloaf overall. If you want meat, just eat it more well prepared than a freaking meatloaf. But I get it. Some people are tasteless, so they eat meatloaf and they put a bunch of like freaking tomato sauce to just cover the bad taste of the shit. You know, that's about it. Eating a big doo-doo. It's the Bend's name. So what's in the Bend? A bunch of very meaty people? Is that it? Yeah. Like all of their show is just about showing their meats. They only do that. Bad lobby search. Rocks. We are on YouTube at the same time that we are on Twitch. I just can't. I can't. If I launch that here, I'm gonna get like DMCA'd straight off. They are way more vile than they are on Twitch. You know? Twitch, you could literally like watch a freaking Disney movie, and before just they notice it, delete the thing, and nobody would bat an eye. So yeah, it's not as bad as Kick, but it's yeah. I don't understand why. With how big Twitch is, this hasn't been an issue earlier, you know? Who would like to manage my equipment? Forge, upgrade armor. First up, we said we need the Nudra A. Where's Nudra A? Because it comes with resentment too, but it lose 2 double slot. Yo, it lose 2 double slot to become single for 1 point of resentment. I think we can do better with Nudra B, but it's gonna be some work to find the right stone to fill it. Oh. I'd rather have this one. Just so you know, group skills is also, you mean like the rocks that gives you 2 different things at the same time. How are you doing, Phoenix? Happy to see you. Wonderful. How's the temperature today on your side of the world? Getting cooler. Set bonus. I think those 2 like will make me weak a lot to water, but they come with some good set bonuses. Or are you saying that you do not get the set bonuses if you take the B? You're so right. Oh, bullshit. Oh, bullshit. What does Resuscitate do? I never noticed that the set bonus changed. Show me Resuscitate. Where's Resuscitate? How do I get info about the set bonus? You want to play Latent Power? No. I wanted to play Inspiration. I don't get what happened. Inspiration buffs my ally. Resuscitate buffs what? Click on it. Not sure. 19 feels like 22. It's not. It's still summer. On our side, I have one of my friends that is working in the auto industry that told me that old people are already starting to take off their winter tire. And I have to tell you, it's one of the most stupid things they could do. There's still freaking snow outside. That is... They're asking to kill people. Accidentally, for sure, but like, still kill people. That was a bad pick. I should not have equipped that. Now, let's get into our bucks. Because we have still stuff to farm before we start going and making that build. My bucks is here. I'm also going to prepare a meal while we do that. And yes, we will play... Okay, we want 2 build for Horn, Mazoku. We want a tanky build. We want one where I can face tank the monster and take as much attention as I can from him. While being in between its leg. Like, I want to be able to overheal myself and my ally to a point where it is unfair, you know? And I want a second build that's going to be more aggressive. But for the build that's going to be defensive, yeah, I want Latent Power. Do I want Latent Power? I think I want Latent Power, but like, it's just because it kind of came with it. Resuscitate. Increase attack when inflicted with ailments. Yeah, it's really not as good as Inspiration. I want to buff my ally too. Recommended meal. I will just go with the ration. Like, through the rest. Yeah. Now, that means that we have 2 things to hunt. We have some Rado. Some Dosha Guma. Maybe I will be able to build a thing. And Nuhudra. So. Armor. New Udra is also for the legs. I can get the legs. That gives you bad blood as well. That's not bad. And they want me to take the B or the A? The A. I'll go for A, therefore. Oh, man. How much rocks? Oh, only one. And we get speed eating. We don't care about speed eating. Oh, I'll go for... I'll have to decide which one's better. I get the long one. Have more potential. Let's go for this. It looks like a cape. I'll have to color that later. 3 parts of a Nuhudra A. Unless Rado does that too, right? I'll check. Equip now. I didn't want to equip it now, but that's fine. We have it. We have Rado. Rado is just above. Rado A. I'll check. Rado A comes with inspiration too, so I will just need a Rado A and another Nuhudra A to make it. So Rado A, they asked me to do the arms. Okay. Change equipment. Here, I would love to keep this just so that I can entomologist the shit out of our issues. And we'll work on getting something better. So for now, I want Heartbreaker for the looting. And we're going to go on some Nuhudra. And we're going to go on some Rado. No, Rado we need more. Up. We need Rado A. I'm too high, right? No, I'm not. Damascus. Damascus looked so nice as well for these kind of build. Rado A. We need Rado Fulgur Talon. So the claw of a Rado and the spikes of a Nuhudra. Let's get into our mission. Find a Rado. That should not be too hard. And try to kill some mosquitoes if we can find them. Rado got Lord's Fury, and Nuhudra is Lord's Favor. Is my shit going good? Or was I wrong? I'm confused. Let's go for some Rado. Where are Rado? I want the big Rado. Big Rado. We already beaten a bunch of Nuhudra. Big Rado, we need 1 claw. A Talon, we say. Any quest that like... Oh, let's join some Rendos. It's not already full. Cool. I'll relaunch. Up. You check the beta stat. Okay, good. Reassuring somehow. I'll join them. Let's see if they're good. Flayer skills could be better than latent power. I don't know what Flayer is. What does Flayer do? Remember, Mezoku, just to make sure, I'm working on the defensive set now. Are you trying to make an aggressive horn? I mean, Flayer makes wound appear more easily. Yeah, so that's it. That would be on the aggressive build. That would make sense. I'm trying to make like a tank build where I can sit in the front of the enemy, take some bashing, heal myself at the same rhythm that he beats shit out of me, you know? Even possible that I take away some of the more aggressive skills of that at some point to just go for something even more defensive with like flinch free. Oh. We're talking support. Pure support. Here. Earplug small. And make our way. Let's go. Sure. Wounds make monster flinch. More wound equal more monster attack, less equal. Offense is best defense. I get you, John. I get you. This is why we want to build. You know? Here. I forgot to prepare this one. Let's go. No, I don't have to get 2 self-improvement. 1 is enough. Okay, we're close. Fine. 1 more. Tremor negated. Prep a Melody of Life. And we got the Dragon Res. We are in a good position to go and join our friend here. Let's go. Should be better if you are the monster in the that's the goal. Like to just always be standing in the monster's way. Yeah? Yeah, like maybe not that move. Okay, I'll try to go for the Encore. Which means some reprep. Here. Okay. 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 We have a Melody of Life in our pockets. Let's go. Make people happy. Or me. Like me. Yeah. Let's make me happy. It's important too. Elemental attack boost, the Encore, and I'm gonna move to the secondary fight. Yeah. Because people prefer attack up, usually. That was a small. For the hair plug we put, it was not the solid one. That was the cheap one. 1, 2, 3. Let me Encore. Fudge you. He's coming back. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. Okay. Swing back for the healing weapon. One, 2. I fudged up. One, 2, 3. Heal Lim Lao. And prep for more healing work. Bam, bam. Bam. I'm gonna put a ring soon. The Gareko Bubble is definitely a big tool that I should use a little more here. 2, 3. You're quite witching Ral, it seems. Is it because you just saw how much I had and you're like, yeah, that sounds cheap? Here? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not staying here, I was about to say, but yeah, I did. I didn't move enough. Yeah, I didn't care. Let's go for some Sonic Wave for our friend. Let's go. Beat him down. Go. I'll keep some aggressive swing here. There you go. I'll probably look out for a list of like monsters, resistance, and weaknesses to see for now in the game what is the you know, most efficient element. Whoop! They got a tail. And I will need healing soon. After that trio, I think I'm going for that. Oh yeah! Encore! Go. Healing. Stelly will like it too. 2. I pressed once too much. It's all good. Everybody's still full HP, so we're gonna go and get that tail. That tail's so big it looks like another monster. You think it's thunder followed by fire? Not bad, actually. Basically, outside of the one that are in the fiery slit, like most must be kind of weak to fire. And Rado's definitely not weak to thunder. There you go. Aha, that was some BS. I have a Melody of Life in stock. Let's go. Ow. I'm gonna go and prep another one, right? Honestly, that could be shameful to just heal that much. But I know that I also save a lot of resource for my allies, so I'm not healing too bad when I'm not too aggressive because I just prep stuff in my corner like this, you know? Yeah. You're bringing something else on the table. Okay, no weak point at the moment. There was one now. Hopefully this will not have cost me my claws. No shit, Pocket. This would be stupid. Why would that fish be weak to fire? Like, what's the fair explanation people got for it? You'd be like, you could be like, yeah, they don't need an explanation. They made it. That's about that. Threw you with your need of an explanation. Here, I'll just get fudge. I popped another water res accidentally. Hey, that thing needs some whetstoning. There you go. Up all the activation. Wow, that lightning almost got me. Give some elemental attack boost to everybody and switch for the more aggressive option. Because I think I got Slugger on this one. Oh. Well. Not needed, eh? Let's go. 2. Not what I was looking for. It's nice, but yeah, we got the Fulgur Talon. Fulgur Talon. So we're in business. I should probably have gone and like gotten some rocks there while I was here. Okay. Of course. Maybe I'll be able to pick one or two. No. Did a Haduna have burn faster with fire? So like the thing that makes him tanky is also weak to fire. I'm not complaining, I just say it feels out of place. I was expecting like probably thunder instead of fire would be more effective against him. They both are. Water is resistant for sure because he's also water. Go for him. Shipment iteration. Get that. Ingredient center. Thank you. And did I pick my Lugin Bone? I did not. Let's go get a Haduna. He's weak to fire, you say? I got the Kut-ku in my hand, so that's okay. And the LM boost as well for this. And where is my fist thing? Rado A.
Ready to get to work?
Which one? Honestly, I think the first one's looking better, but we'll confirm. Or, you know, the first one's definitely better. Let's go.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Here I go.
Now that's a good choice.
Here. Also, farming solo, I think, will probably bring you more Zenny at the moment, Pocket, because you don't have to share the loot with all the other allies. So that's a good thing somehow to do your achievement that you're working on. Though Zenny are not often the thing you need the most in this game. Now we say Haddana? No, not Had. But I need to go hunt some octopus. Let's go. Post join, right? Nuhudra, not Haddana. Nuhudra. There's a tempered Gore Magdala. Tempered Zuu, tempered Nuhudra. Where is he? Big boy. Boom, boom, boom. Join them. Bunch of part of that. I should have triggered the lucky voucher here. Would have been efficient. Vision page. Attona is weak to thunder only on his head. Other than water, it is the same percentage. I get ya. But the fire like burns its floppy part. Right? And Nuhudra. That is not fire anyway, that's blast that I'm equipped at the moment with. So not the worst. So Kut-ku is not the best in slots for this fight. Wow, I'm dumb. I'm actively dumb. Damn. Damn. Oh, we already got one loss. That's great. And that time, I'm not the first to fall, so I'm kind of okay with this. Tremors? Not sure he does some, but we'll see. And he definitely does not do dragon, but I could set a self-improvement instead. I accidentally did the paralysis negated. Clearing the elemental attack boost, and that's the one I want to keep the most, so let's go. Back on my pet. Woo! Hello! I love this. Is he staying? He is. Pump. I'm going to take the environmental damage negated first. Boom. Boom. Give that to everybody and put in an encore. So now we don't have to deal with the fire here. Damn. Damn. Music time. I never really try to fight on my bird, but I don't see why not. Here. Did he get hit by the wall? Yeah, someone pulled it. That's good. I know he springs. I know he doesn't look like he does, but he does scream. Okay, I want to switch weapon and go into healing mode for the team. And my own ass as well. So let's go. Then what, Tori? Come to me. That is the dumbest freaking name I've seen. Here. Oh, we already got the buff. Let's set up the buff. I think they will still get it from here. Hopefully. Yeah, they do. And we'll set up some Melody of Life to make people have an easier time. Only with weapon attack on the bird. Yeah, at some point. Absolutely. The thing is, though, it cuts me off from my double hit as my opener if I do that. Most of the time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. We got 2 Echo Wave Blasts. It's not bad. Twice the amount of zennies. Because you triggered some shit? I want my healing pipe again. Like, people are taking some beating. And that's definitely the way, so... I think he's gonna swing for me. Oh, he's not. Bam, bam. Heal the group. Bam. The group was okay. I'm the only one that was a little low, but that was not low enough for this to be motivated, though. Up. Bam. 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 I wanted to put some AoE healing, but that won't work now. Fudge. Could wide range be useful? It works with the Horn Song buff? I think it does, yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't. Does it work on your potion? I know I'm greedy asking that, okay? Like, but does it? Cool drink's fine, but we will just bring the anti-fire area. I don't think we're gonna win this one. I died once, someone else died once. Yeah. Environmental damage negated is the thing I wanted the most. Let's give it to everybody. Here. Oh, he went into the rack. Beauty buff. Same with buff items. During your potion and healing item, same with buff item. So that's basically the eating build that people were used to do on Sword and Shield. Whoop. Okay, Vespoid spotted. Look, I kept the shitty hat so that I can farm some Vespoid. I'm gonna farm Vespoid when I meet them. Here? Yeah, with 3 meals, exactly. The eating sort, but it's, can you still use the eating item while you have the sword and shield equipped, or is it not a thing anymore? Because I think you told me it was not working. Maybe it's fixed. Maybe it's by design. Here. That's not... Those are not powers that I need at the moment, so... But... It still is normally. Junch, right? The eating... Oh, okay, it still works. Fine. Therefore... Well, that was Sonic Wave. Okay, let's not waste everything. Catch up with the last part, you know? Hold on to it. He's repositioning. Can we too? One, 2, 3. Let's wait and make him my friend. Can we? Hi, big boy. I'm okay with this move. Come here. Yep. Okay. Okay. And core. I don't see much weak point on it. Sadly, he lost a leg. I did not notice when this happened, but that's extra loot usually, so that's good. 2, 3. Thank you for coming into my bubbles. That was great. Lit him apart. Ow. Melody of life. Please let me finish. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ish. Here. Rupeel. I forgot to take off the fire. That's good. He's dead. Do 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 do. Go get whatever that is. That's a leg. Elchin, how are you doing? So you think now the Gravios male Vembrace will be your default fashion from now on? The fact that they have a hidden slinger is just cool visually. I did not even notice this. I'll have to make some research to be able to spot that thing. I'll take a look. Here? To see if that's obvious or if, like, you really, really need to work it up to notice it. Okay, I was wondering if I was the one that did not click, but therefore I also missed on some rocks. All fine. All fine. Like I had geologists too, right? Right? Yeah. Obvious. Okay. If it is enough so that like it actually shows when you watch other players, that's probably a better seller than just latent power. Neat. So we might have one of the rock that we were looking for as well on the side. Quick question. Are some monster more inclined to drop some specific gems, or is it pure random no matter what? I did not research on that fact yet. What was our plan? See if we can make some parts from him.
Yep.
Parts we need are the head and the coil.
Got something in mind?
Not Nuhudra. Yeah, Nuhudra. Head? I'd rather have that one, I think. Both are ugly in their ways, so you do what you got. And not this. That's not what I need. Went too far. There. This version. Honestly, they're both kind of ugly. More a question of like choose how ugly you want to look than anything else. Oh, it's not the part I need actually. I need the legs and the foots. This or that. I would love to take... I'll equip another thing to see them better. I'll go for those. Oh, I can't because we don't have the flame gem. I used the flame gem to make a weapon yesterday. I think it was the last part I needed for the... The Kut-ku. The Kut-ku. I think it's the part I needed for the Kut-ku. And for that reason, I don't have any. That's fine, eh? So. Poop. Here. Go like that. Down. Go here. I'll buy the coil. Or I did the which one I need? I need the coil. I'll buy this coil. I can't. I already bought it. And I'll need the Dosha Guma. Where is the Dosha Guma? B. I feel like it's going to be super high because it's one of those early guys. Dosha Guma B. And I can't because we don't have enough Ide nor Carapace. Herbivore Carapace, I think, is something you drop like on trash mobs in the plains. It's a thing we're going to work for probably tomorrow, I think. Because it's already 9. And tomorrow, I'm the one waking up with my shrimps, peeps. So I'll have to call it a night. For the people that were with us on the YouTube side of things, if you went through all the mats, thanks a ton for the time you spent with us. It's time for us to set down our hankers. I wish you that everyone will always be on the back of your cell, and I'll see you on the other side. Ciao.